Okay. So, essentially... Oh, man. The idea right now is we really will. I might go and just do a little inspection of the PvP zone because we need to try and get a neck piece. Because the problem we've got right now, right, it's pretty simple, is that we're in a position where I feel like this is a pretty good item. Don't get me wrong, there's clearly problems with it. The life on kill is an issue, the all stats is definitely an issue, right? They could be crit damage. Point I'm making though is that it's a lot stronger than what we were using. It's a crazy roll because it's over an 800 item power and we got that at like early 60s, which is insane. But the thing is with it is that we need, I want to put splintering aspect on it, but the problem that we have is that the best splintering aspect we have is on our neck piece, which it is a good roll. It's a near max roll. The problem is, well, two things. One, we can't take this off this neck piece without destroying it, which means we need another neck piece that's even better than this. But also, with the Wrathful Heart, the overpowered and broken one, we need to now get another version of that as well, at level 4, because we need one at level 4 anyway, because this is level 3, I think. But, yeah. I'll wake up a bit. It's gonna 8, so I'm tired now. Until food digests, at least. Yeah. So, the thing is, we need another Wrathful. We need the Wrathful Heart for this. We also need a better neck piece. And then what we can do is we can take Bone Spear off that, put that on the main hand, and then we can put Ossified Essence on the new neck piece, put the Wrathful back on, and then we'll get... Basically, Ossified Essence is literally just this skill right here. It's literally just this skill right here, exactly the same. But instead of increasing its damage, it increases its crit damage. It's identical. But it just increases crit damage. So we get both. So our goal really is to try and get an ancestral neck piece if we can. We do need gloves because we're still running literally legendary, just standard legendary arms, which is bad. So, yeah. So a lot of things that we need to get done. But that's basically what's going on. That's where we're at right now, basically, in other words. So part of the for the Wrathful Heart itself, we need to be looking for one that's 2 seconds. As close to 2 seconds. And the basic concept behind this, for anyone not understanding it, is basically just that at 4 seconds, the way it works is you hit a mob, that mob stores your damage, right? It stores the hit that you do, that includes your crit damage, your vulnerable, so forth. Then it double dips all of your crit damage, vulnerable again, and then lands that hit on the opponent, right? So technically, so like I said, so the more damage you can stack before you store the damage, the more damage it will do, right? Well, the problem is that's theoretically not that possible because it only lasts for 2 to 4 seconds, so you can't stack a lot of damage. So the alternative is that you do a consecutively large amount of hits that may and continue to get that to proc over and over and over again, right? And so what that will do then is it makes it so that you're just proccing a really fast amount of large hit numbers. So our problem is that when we hit a mob, we don't want that mob to store that damage for 4 seconds. We want it to store it for the least amount of time possible. Giving that as it, by understanding that, then you can basically get it down to 2 seconds once you get it. And from 2 seconds, that means that every time you hit with a massive number, it will proc that double dip damage every 2 seconds rather than 4, which means it's then ready to re-proc every 2 seconds rather than 4 seconds. So in other words, basically lower equals better. That is just the very, very down and dirty, simple fucking way to understand it. The faster that it procs, there you go, you see that jump there? That's that stored damage. You see how it just, you see the jump randomly, it just went from full health, we weren't doing any damage to it, its health bar didn't move, boom, it's down like nearly 3/4 of it, or 2/3 of its health. That's the problem, right? So there, right? The problem with that, as you saw, look how long that took to proc on that guy, right? Before he died. Well, what we want, right, is for that to not take so long to proc. We want it so that we do a big hit, it procs in 2 seconds, it's ready to proc again, let's go. That's what we want. But because we have it as a max roll at 4 seconds, that actually hinders our overall damage. Because it's not so much that it per se directly hinders the damage, but what it does is it makes it so that we have to wait longer before the damage will proc, which means we then have to wait longer to get the next proc off. So it's kind of like a chain reaction that ends with you technically dealing less damage and you have less actual DPS. Not so much that you have less direct damage, but the problem is that because this Malignant Heart doesn't work as intended, because it double dips all of your crit damage and your vulnerable, you end up with a broken amount of damage. So the faster you can proc that, the better we do. So the idea, if we ever get an amulet, an ancestral amulet that's usable that we want to use, the concept is that we need to get that number from 4 seconds down theoretically into the 2 second range, and that's going to give us what we want. And then that'll proc a lot more often, which will increase our actual DPS. Because the issue you got to remember is that until that item procs on that mob, right? We don't actually do any damage because all the damage is being stored. So the mob just sits around waiting for the proc and then to die. So we need to lower that time as fast as possible, essentially. And to do that means we have to go the other way with it. And that guy wants to stun us, so let's stun him instead. Now, like, you can clearly see it's working. You can clearly see it still works. It's not a big deal, right? Which is true. It still works. You saw the proc on the guy. It's not that bad. But obviously, it could be a lot better. And now that we're in World Tier 4, we need to start stepping our game up of understanding how we can improve what we have. And one of the ways we can do that is literally by lowering that timer. But I'm not going to go for the lower timed one for for now with my sacred neck piece. I'm going to do it for an ancestral piece when I can get one. My goal is to get one as fast as possible, really, because the faster we can get one, we're going to get a big jump. We should get a big jump in damage, because the thing is once we put Ossified Essence on, we'll get the same crit damage back as the damage increase we get from Bone Spear's Ossified Essence, from the Essence in here as a passive. So we want to really get a neck piece as fast as possible. That's actually the best thing. But, you know, we can't really pick and choose when we get that neck piece. That's the only problem. So we don't really just go, we can't just go, yeah, I want that neck piece and I want it now and it's just going to give it to us. It likely ain't going to happen. Oh my god, I nearly died to that bit. Just fucking hell. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of what the issue is. So we're just going, all I'm doing is just doing a quick round in the PvP area, and most of the reason for that, honestly, is just to do with the fact that I just want to try, because there's a lot of elites in the PvP area, and I basically just want to just go one sweep across and just kind of pick up all of the gear that we can get from these guys and then leave. Because we just want to increase our odds of getting any piece we can. Because we need a lot of pieces to make this, to actually improve this build, because most of our stuff is still well under, and it's not ancestral yet, since we only literally upgraded to tier 4 today. We could have done that way sooner. We really could have. We really did not struggle at all, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world, because our pieces are pretty decent, and at least our damage is up there, because of our weapon. Like I say, the thing that's affecting our... It's not that our damage isn't good, it's that our DPS is being hindered because the Wrathful Heart we have is too low of a roll. So we basically need to get a better roll of it. But we'll have to kind of just wait for that. The Wrathful stuff... Well, the thing is once I need the Wrathful stuff, I plan on actually farming it. I may do a few runs, but there's no real point farming that Wrathful Heart, getting it, because it could be a while until we get an Ancestral Neck Piece that we can use. Because we need an Ancestral Neck Piece, but that's easier said than done. We can't just go and get one whenever we want. Sadly. Wish we could, but we can't. And the only way to make, and the only way that we're ever going to get it to be usable in that regard, the only way that we're going to get ossified essence on our actual build is either we have to sacrifice that neck piece, or we put a bad version, or we get a roll. The only other way that I can envision it is we get a roll for splintering aspect, but because I have multiple ossified essences, so I really do not mind putting what's it called on it, to be honest. I have no issue with putting ossified essence on a sacred neck piece right now until we get a better one. My concern is that I don't want to waste the splintering aspect, that's because it's near a max roll and it actually came on the neck piece. The problem is because I don't want to waste that, obviously I'm a little bit in a deadlock, because I don't want to waste that, but then I also want to get ossified essence. But either way, whichever way I do it, it's going to wipe out the bonus, and I can't really afford for that to happen. So yeah, that's where we're at. Bone skill damage, well that's not bad. Summoning skill damage, well that is what we got. Damage, yeah, the thing is that we got physical, max life damage reduction, intelligence, so yeah, there's a lot of things we just can't roll on that. So. Right, we've emptied that, give or take. So what I'll do is I'm just going to quickly just peruse around and just make sure we've cleaned up quite a few of the elites. And then we'll head over to the tree. We'll crack the tree open. Is the Helltide up? No. Okay. Helltide's not up. We could try some Nightmare Dungeons.
I need time.
So that's something we could try, because I do have a 25. But I don't know if we can clear a 25, I'll be honest. It's quite a big jump. I'm not on... I mean, maybe with our damage. But my concern is not the damage per se, but I haven't actually got that many upgrades to my armor pieces yet. I'm still running standard arms. So I'm worried that it won't really translate over. But the PvP area, now that we're in World Tier 4, I definitely want to be taking advantage a little bit of this area. Because I've had some really, really good items from here. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, this is by far the best area in the game for actually getting gear. As long as the elites continue to spawn, it's the best area. Because you're guaranteeing so many elites over and over and over again. And we can basically insta-kill them with everything going on around us. With all our stuff, so... And the other good thing is that any seeds that we get, if we extract them, then we can use that to, like, so for example, I'll put it into arm pieces right now because I say I need arm pieces, right? So it's, you know what I mean? So it's coming full cycle. We're not wasting our time because we actually need all of the stuff that we're farming in here. So it's not like we're just wasting our time, although I might get fucking insta-killed because I've kind of brought myself into an area with a bunch of fucking wraiths and fucking bowmen. Which is not fun at all. I'm leaving. Yeah. I mean, the bowman normally ain't bad, but yeah, with everything else, it can be bad. Yeah, if I was standing in that would have killed me. Okay. The only thing I did notice is that I see we're still getting quite a lot of, what's it called in here? Oh. We're still getting quite a lot of sacreds. Okay. So that's another problem.
I need more time.
Alright. So I'm just kind of clearing up, just finding any more elites. Because the thing is, the XP in here is really good as well. Like, if you're watching our XP bar, we're legit actually pulling a decent amount of XP. I might do another extract, though, because I have 3,000, that's another piece of gear. Because it's 3,000 per piece. You can earn You'll earn these things faster than you'll earn, what's it called, obels. You earn these faster than obels. So, and the thing is as well is it's exactly the same. There's no real hindrance on it. But the only thing with it is the elites do slow down over time. So I don't stick around here permanently. I sort of just come here when, you know, like when I haven't been here in a while. And another thing that's good about coming over here is you can guarantee, well, if you kill the abomination, normally the abomination has a task if it hasn't been killed. That's 5. And then you've got, I think it's 3 for an extraction. So you can get 8 tiers for your whispering tree just in like 2 seconds of coming over here. And there's never anyone over here on console, so on console it's something you can abuse. PC players are not so lucky in this area because you can't abuse this. Because a lot of people on PC for some reason go into this area in PvP. Now it might have changed with the season, but if you're in season 1, it's likely that there are people who are higher level that will come try and dunk on you. Because the most efficient way to get shards, which would be equal to farming. Because technically, if you go into an area and you kill dudes who have shards, you're actually farming gear because you can unlimitedly spam any amount of gear you want from that obel lady as long as you have more than 3,000 shards. So if you go in and fucking kill a bunch of low levels that have a bunch of shards, you're gonna then trade that in for a bunch of gear as long as you can extract it. So you're sort of just winning all round, and that's the thing. That's the thing with it, is you don't have that issue on console. But we've barely been here for a tiny amount of time. We've had nearly what an inventory and a half. And then we'll go to this obel lady, and we'll take gloves off of her.
I cannot afford that.
We didn't get any gloves. We got a bunch of sacreds because, unfortunately, we are still sort of in that stage of where we just get sacreds all of the time. Because we're just not at the point yet where we actually get ancestrals most of the time. We're not high enough level, so... Because as you level up, the gear you get improves in quality. That's why you're able to technically get upgrades. After a period of time, you'll start getting quite a few more upgrades. Okay, so this could be interesting. So, let me hold on to that. We've got Bone Storm, Blood Wave. We don't need that. And we don't need that. But let me look at my boots. So these ones have corpse tendrils and essence cost reduction. Okay, well these have corpse tendrils and essence cost reduction, but they are ancestral, which is an upgrade to armor. So let me go to the tree. What we'll do is we'll go and try and roll these boots and just see if we can get anything. And just see if we can get any type of roll on them that might help us. Where the fuck did I go? That is not the tree. Wrong place. Yeah. So. But if the thing is we're not... It won't be too bad for us because we're going to have to farm Malignant Tunnels anyway. Just because we have this many invokers. These are all the basic ones, and then I have a foul invoker of Varshan in case we come across him. I don't actually think we can find him because I think you have to do it on World Tier 3. But it's not the end of the world, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, right.
It is done.
Collection of helmets and collection of amulets we'll take. Okay, we got another paragon point here. Put that in. Open you up. We got a standard amulet. Little unfortunate there. Corpse one, which is actually a pretty high roll of the corpse one. Yeah. Not bad, but yeah, not that helpful. Okay. Alright. Right, let's head to Kiev Shad for a second here. To be honest, if you build that whole class around it, you may be able to kill Lilith with it. Maybe. Because it double dips into all of your stuff, so...
I cannot do that.
You might be able to just melt Lilith, but... I don't know. That might be a little ambitious. Right. So, we want to replace... Well, The essence cost reduction is a good roll, and it has corpse tendrils, which we don't need, but it means that we don't lose anything. I mean, shadow. Let's take shadow resist stuff because a lot of things poison you. Okay, what do we get? Movement speed. Well, actually, that's pretty damn good because of that. I can roll a couple more times and see if we get anything else, but movement speed is legitimately... Well, that's better movement speed, so I will take that. Dex, no change. I'll do one more. No, okay. So, what are we missing on this now? So we had intelligence on this, so we'll lose some intelligence, but we'll gain a bit. We'll gain 17.5% movement speed. Yeah. So we will lose intelligence, which is going to be a little bit of a knock to damage, but I can already see the difference, and I'd rather have this. Just 100%. I would rather have the movement speed than the intelligence, because that legitimately does help. So that's just on its own. Plus it will go up. So yeah, let's go to here. A Codex of Power. Is there anything on here that actually will help us instead of that? Damaging enemy with a core skill. Extend the duration of berserking. Is there any for just my class? Let's see. When you hit a CC enemy, yeah, okay. When at least 5 close enemies, stun them for 2 seconds. Becoming injured? No. Yeah. I mean, there's really just not anything. There really isn't anything, yeah. Every 8 seconds you're cold, skeletal mages. Yeah, it's like... There's really nothing, so... There really isn't anything that's useful in that slot. Okay, well now we've identified there is definitely nothing useful. I'll do that, and then yeah. So like I said, we do lose like 40 odd intelligence. Don't get me wrong, we could try and roll that on. But I'll be honest with you, movement speed does equal damage. Because you have to think about it in a way where movement speed gives you the ability to move around the map faster, complete objectives faster, and theoretically get from mob group to mob group faster, which actually does in a weird way increase your damage or your DPS, because you're able to move within a shorter span of time, so you're doing more damage overall in a smaller window. So the movement speed is genuinely helpful. Plus we can upgrade these. We can go to 3 with these, which should boost the movement speed up. Theoretically, we should take these to 5, because even though they're kind of low, though, and that's the only reason why I don't want to do it, I am actually going to do it. And the reason why is because the movement speed is now at 26%. Like, look at our movement speed in comparison. Like, that is... Even anyone seeing this, the before and after, that's a night and day improvement immediately. That's genuinely very helpful. Oh. Monsters take 40 from close targets. Ooh. See, now that... Yeah, that could be an iffy one, but I'm actually going to do this one. Now, it does mean our damage could be reduced by 40%, but you've got to remember that close damage only counts in melee distance. So if you have a fucking like one-handed sword or a dagger, you literally, supposedly, according to the way the devs try and describe it, is you literally have to be within a distance to where I can swing my dagger and go, eh. That's the noise they make. They go, oh, as they stab them. If you're not in that distance, it doesn't count as close. Apparently, that's how they try and describe it. So I forgot to empty these, but it's fine. One dungeon likely won't fill, so. Yeah, definitely worth the trade-off for the intelligence. I'm pretty sure we was above. If we weren't, I can't... Yeah, look. We're well above that requirement anyway. Look, we're well above. But we do need dex. So what I'll do... Hold on. Yeah, so what I'll... Okay, no... Wait. How much dex do we need? Okay. No. Yeah, so what I'll do... I'll come up here for the willpower. I'll cut across here. Right, so then that'll give me 10 dex, which gets that, and then boom, we get the slot, and then that's our next slot unlocked. Okay. Plus we get the movement speed from the slope, so yeah. We genuinely have a little bit of movement speed. Ow. That's just fucking rude. And And that movement speed will actually help us get out of stuff, so yeah, helpful. Because one of the biggest issues, obviously, that we have is the movement speed, so... I mean, it's still not necessarily the fastest, but at the same time, it's a lot faster than what we had a minute ago. Like, if I can physically see the distance, I know it was worth it. So, I have no complaints. Because I can physically see how much faster we are. And that is genuinely helpful for actually completing stuff in a bit of a smaller time frame. I see you, bro. Right, they're dead. Yeah, probably this way. Nice. That was literally so fast there, I couldn't even control it for a second. You know it's bad when I literally couldn't even control the necro speed for a second. It's because I've been on this character, not for that long, but long enough to where I know that this class doesn't move when you dodge. It dodges in the same place it left because of how slow it is. And so when you actually get a tiny bit of movement speed, you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? You can't figure out what the fuck's going on. You can't control it because you're not used to it. Yeah, that's genuinely very helpful. And the good thing is it's an increase to armor as well. It increases in armor. I don't know about the essence. Well, the essence cost reduction should go up. It's kind of a low roll though. It's 7.7%, but hey, it's still not bad. It could be 10, but it's still not bad. Essence cost reduction is fine, so not the end of the world. Collect Animus. Okay. Oh, I hate these things, man. They stop my bone spheres from really travelling anywhere, so... Yeah, so that's pretty much where... That's because the move actually landed when the vulnerable wasn't up. But that's what you mean. Like, you see how that 4 seconds? That's a really long time. When you actually look at the amount of time it's storing damage for. So, but technically, if you wanted to do a max hit on a boss, technically, I'm pretty sure you'd want one that stacks for longer, because you'd want to try and stack up as much max damage as possible, and you can't do that with a 2-second one. But if you want to actually have it so it's optimized healing. Actually helpful in clearing everything. You want one that increases DPS more than just a max hit. So, because it double dips, so. Alright, round here then. Oh, that nearly killed him, nearly. I wanted to see if I could just completely ignore the guy, leave him, and then see if it would kill him. No, not quite. Yeah, we got through that so much faster. I don't have my ultimate, so yeah, it's going to be one of those, but... There we go, it procced the first time. At least we got a couple of gems and stuff, so... We got to 66 as well, grab the willpower, take the control. Right. Is this usable? Nope. Is this one usable? That is, and that is. And that's a 21, okay. Not bad. Okay. How much? Well, you don't have a lot of money, but not like our resources are much better either, so. We got insertion. Yeah, that's that. Distant enemies. Nope. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna salvage these. I don't know whether to do a few runs of that and a few runs of some nightmare dungeons, and then potentially we do some tunnels or something. Because we do need to get some more. We need to get some more supplies from the malignant hearts so that we can craft more of those to try and get the wrathful. So, yeah. Also, what the heck is going on in here? What's that? That's a bone spear one, but it's so low it's laughable. That was the old chest piece that can get salvaged now. That is the old. That can get salvaged as well. That's 4.5% basic. That's the grasping veins. We're not going to touch that yet until there's no. It's going to be so hard for us to get the version of the thing that I'm thinking, because on the arms I've seen. Yeah, we can get rid of this as well. We don't need that. See the ones. I don't want to lose this. So, oh my god, we're moving that fast. We glide around. The thing is, I'm kind of looking at it. I'm like, I kind of want it. I'm thinking that it's very likely that if we're going to get the Deathless Visage, it's likely going to be from, what's it called? It's very likely that it's going to be from a Nightmare Dungeon or some sort of like Loot Goblin or something. I've had a couple of them, but yeah. If I get a Splintering Aspect, what I'll legitimately do is I'll ditch. I don't mind, if I get a good Splintering Aspect, I don't mind getting rid of this other really good one I have on the neck. But I definitely am not going to put a better version of the Malignant Heart for the crit storing. I'm not doing that until I get an Ancestral Neck piece. But the what's it called, really hard to get, the arms. So from what I've seen, theoretically, this would be a really hard roll to get, but you can actually get crit chance, lucky hit chance, and then 4 ranks of Bone Spear plus crit damage with Bone Spear skills. Because I've seen those 4, though individually I've seen those 4 stats. So if you were lucky enough, you could technically do it. But getting something like that would be insanely difficult. Because first off, you'd need probably you'd need at least 3 of them, all already on there, and with half decent rolls. It would be like, that's like a god roll piece, honestly. This is like our first one we've had with the Spidey boys. That's a lot of elites. Wow. I'm almost impressed. I'll use the thing, suck them all in. Yeah. It's fine. There you go. Oh, this is actually dropping stuff. Because I guess these guys... Yeah, I thought this was like a transition, but for some reason this one counts. Okay, well, that's free XP then. Right, drop that down. We need to put a potion on. Cool. Well, so far, this has been good because... So, Sarat's Lair, it's called. That's got a spider fucking sitch going on. And we ain't even got to work for that shit. And it's in a really tight tunnel. It's kind of like Burrows, basically, because it's tight tunnel. The only thing that we have to be careful of is obviously the, what's it called, damage? The poison damage, but this is exactly the reason why I kept the poison resistance on my boots. Because we have, how much poison resistance do we have just off this? Look, we have nearly 60% poison resistance just off of the boots alone. So our poison resistance is really good, and a lot of shit poisons, and poison's really deadly. So having that resistance is genuinely fucking so helpful. Well, based on like the way this dungeon looks, I kind of want to clear the whole dungeon. Because if it's got just a bunch of fucking spiders mostly, I'd want to clear the whole dungeon. Because I feel like we're definitely... That's how you're going to get the most optimal thing in here. Well, I don't know if it was a server issue or not, but I'll be honest, all today, every time I've used the Grasping Veins, it has seemed to work. It has seemed to actually work every time I've used it on a corpse, even though it wasn't before, even with corpses, but now it seems to be working. So I don't know whether it was lag, because there was a lot of people on the servers, and now a lot of people have likely stopped playing. Maybe it's fixed, I have no idea. But I know that there's definitely people talking about it being bugged, but yeah. More, I'm just getting lucky. That's also possible. I'm honestly not sure which it is, so. But we do need a chest piece as well. The arms, if we get a perfect roll arms, it would be absolutely monstrous, because, yeah, the arms would be really hard to get. But I would say, the thing is the reason I want better arms, and I want to push for those as well, is because the thing with the better arms is it's going to give you, what's it called? It'll give you up to 4 ranks of Bone Spear on an ancestral piece of arms if we upgrade it to 5. So that's another 2 slot increase for Bone Spear, which is literally what we want. Yeah, that's 100% just a very good thing if we can get that. Take the Malignant as well, trigger the bats, because there might be some mobs down there. We might be able to re-heal actually more than the poison does damage off of killing all these mobs. I know we're taking the lightning damage as well, but yeah, we healed for it, so that'll happen. One good thing about having a very high life on kill on your weapon is just that. I mean, I know it's definitely not effective, but it genuinely is helping us for now, so. This way. Right, what have we cleared? We've cleared everything so far. So there's like a joining section here. And we've cleared these mobs, so that's fine. Yeah, so it's up here now. Quite a few malignant enemies in here for some reason. I wonder if that's how it's going to be the higher we go. You know, the higher we go in these dungeons, like we're just actually going to get a lot more malignant mobs because malignant enemies attack faster and they do more and stuff like that, so it's possible. Right, we've cleared pretty much everything at the minute. So we're basically looking for Sarat's Lair as a lower tier like Burrows. It's not as good as Burrows, but it's going to be a pretty decent version of it. So I'll take it. 100% I'll take that. Any day. Right. It's up here now. This is the last silk thing. Right. Ow. Right. And the Queen's Den is where exactly? Is it up here? No, is there anything up here? No. Travel to the Queen's Den. What the fuck am I missing, bro? Come down here. Yeah. And that's the start of the dungeon. Ah, in the center. Okay. I was like, there ain't nowhere to go, Chief. No, she's in this fucking center area. That's why. Okay, so she must be in this big section. Yeah, there she is. She just kind of comes down, yeah. Oh. Right, that's a 21. Near the player deal 100. I mean, we might be able to do that, but it depends what it is anyway. Whether I want it. What the fuck is that mask? That thing's so ugly. Yeah, that. Why is it so like clap that fucking face, man? Ugh. No. Ultimate skill damage. It just has damage. Not really. Bone prison. Fortify. No, can't use that.
You can take what's left.
Lucky hit chance. Critical. Oh, it's against. Fuck's sakes. He's getting all excited there.
Let's salvage.
Physical damage, total armor, dex. Okay. What do we have on this? We have physical damage, max life. I mean, we would lose intelligence though if we took that because it has dex. Yeah, we can't. I don't want to really take that. Is this useful? Yes, it is. It's actually quite good, actually. Is this the... No, that's the crit one. That crit one can go higher. I do have a higher one, but I'm not going to put it on yet. I don't feel like it's necessary yet. So. Right. Take less from... Monsters gain 30% max life as a barrier. That's annoying. This one, I mean, I might just try this at 25 and see how we do. Because we are literally pissing 21, so... Maybe 20. We'll try 25s. Right, how many of these can I craft? Probably not a lot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, Helltide's up. Where's that? Where's that dungeon? What's down here? I don't know whether to do it and just get it out of the way. Yeah, let's just do it, get it out of the way first. Because if I log out or forget about it, this dungeon will be a waste. Let's just do this one and then we'll go over to the Helltide. We'll probably lose like 10 minutes if that. Let's just go. Hopefully it's not too much of a pain. Probably will be. No, my luck. The Butcher will probably... Then again, if the Butcher spawns, I don't know if he'll survive this gem, so... Hard to say, honestly. We do have at least a little bit of movement speed these days, for now anyway. So... The thing is, as well, is that it's like, yeah, we've rescued this bitch, okay, but how is she getting out of it? Like, she does realise that these guys will likely just kill her now that we've released her. We've actually sentenced her to die even faster. Because if we miss even one guy, she'll just go get stabbed up. There's one dude over there we missed. Right. Grab that. Get the gold. Yeah, there's some up here we missed.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, it's just one dude. Oh no, his buddy's there. Wait, no. Oh, unlucky. Alright. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on track. We just need to go and find the other one. Let's go. Oh wow, quite a few dudes there. I'll just get you sucked in, bro. You're fucked then. Alright then. Let's get rid of the... As if it didn't even drop anything. Oh. There's another area around here that we missed.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, we got it at least, but that's gonna hurt. Wait, what? I fucking did this lever. Hold down. Oh, we have a new ash as well. But I'm not really too sure whether to put, because you can get basically more powerful malignant heart drop, or you can get more gold. So I don't know whether to go with actually. I need to be quick. I think I might just go with this, the malignant one. Because then at least when we actually do get malignants, we have a chance of better ones dropping. Or more powerful ones, which is likely going to give us the... What's it called? So... It's just going to give us better stuff, so... But we're probably not going to be able to slot whatever goes in that slot at the moment. Well, I need to get my control gem at least to 16, so it bumps up.
I'm not ready yet.
Rather not, honestly. It's over there. Oh, there's two. Oh, not even paying attention. They've already spawned. This wraith thing can kill them. I already know that this wraith thing actually can kill these guys, so... I need to keep it over here away from them. Or else they... Well, they're all dead anyway, actually. Never mind. They've all been killed regardless. But we still get XP from these guys, so it's fine. Wow, what a stack. Oh my god. And it one-shot some more, obviously. That's lovely stuff, man. Can't tell me that ain't satisfying, man. You got some mobiles. Well, there's down here and then there's there, so I don't know. We'll have to go this way to see.
I need more time.
It's just gonna be one of those dungeons where it's annoying. It's like putting the objectives so far across the map. There's an elite, man. An elite? Oh, yeah, there is, yeah. There we go. Thought I saw his name.
I need more time.
There's another one. Yeah. That's third. Last one's top right. And then we'll go over, we'll do the Helltide. See what we can get from that. Try and pop some neck pieces if we can. Maybe we might be able to find the mystery chest this time because I weren't able to find it last time until 2 minutes because it moved this unfortunate time. Cool. Travel to the altar.
I'm not ready yet.
Damn, we got fuck all from that. We just got a bunch of sacreds. Right. Let me look at the mystery chest locations. Where are we? Right. No. Yeah. Fractured peaks, dry steppers. No, must be at the top. Yeah, yeah. So there's only 3 locations, supposedly. I'm pretty sure I found out that this thing wasn't that accurate because I think there was more than that one. But yeah.
Anything else? Well struck.
Right. So, one's at the top of the map, one's in the middle, one's at the bottom. It's quite a small area, so hopefully we can actually find it quite easily. Right, what we got here? Well, there's the jewelry one right here, so
Not while I'm in
let's
town.
go to this. Goblin, perfectly timed. Can't see the goblin because that fucking shit's in the way. Didn't drop fuck all, I noticed though. Good timing. Alright then. Dodges everything though. Bang! Just go down. There's an event here. What's this? Mass. Yeah. This one's kind of ass because the problem is with this one is that I feel like it doesn't spawn a crazy amount of mobs. Like the mobs are alright, you know what I mean? They're not great. Oh, this one seems a little bit better. The last one I did, it would spawn like 4 mobs at a time. This one seems a little bit better actually. Maybe I just got unlucky last time. That's also possible. That honestly wasn't too bad. Right. Let's go. I mean, at least our movement speed in the open world will be better as well, which is nice. It is amulets, nice. That's fucking huge actually. Because the fact that it's amulets is massive. So we know that first one there's amulet, so we can just kind of go around and farm. There's not actually that much time on this left. We're already at 36 minutes. So we probably have to go maybe for a mystery chest just right away. Another fucking treasure goblin. Not that they drop anything. The last 2 I've had have been so shit. Sorry, the last 3 I've had have been so shit. Correction. Like, this is fucking sad how bad these are. You know how rare loot goblins are supposed to be, and they're like, you know, they're all supposed to be nice and fucking like, oh yeah, we got a bunch of good loot over here, bro, because we're so rare. No, how they fuck? They drop fuck all. Absolutely useless. Well, hopefully we see that Helltide Assassin, because that dude's free as fuck. So
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I think one of the mystery chests is up here. So, oh, we're inside some like weird shit. So let's go back out. Well, it has a chance of being there anyway. To be honest, the mobs are very, very scarce. Oh, that's a fucking rock. That's a very good group, actually. This is the only group. That's the best group I've seen, to be honest. The groups are looking a little bit larger up here, so I might stick around here. It's gonna kill me, it froze me. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Such bullshit CC, man. Let's randomly get froze by nothing. It's like, oh, sorry, you just got froze by air. Nice. Oh, fucking sick, bro. We're still ahead, but we have to be careful because we're kind of just wasting time if we keep dying because it splits our shards in half. If we get froze again, it's pretty much just not even worth the time at that point. That's fucking annoying, that is, man. I got randomly froze. Oh well. Guess that just is what it is, man. We can take those. I mean, we're obviously, we lost half, so we did have quite a few shards, not so much anymore. We could check for the mystery chest, though.
I need time to do that.
I think my shit's fucked as well, so I'm gonna need to repair it.
I need more time.
But to be honest, even if it's fucked, it's still gonna kill everything, so... Oh, you guys ain't worth it.
I need more time.
The mystery chest is there. Okay. But I want the other one first. Anyway.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's just TP here for a sec, because I can just repair my stuff here. It's not like it's a big deal, because we're literally right next to an area where we can do it.
Let's observe it.
Well, I think it has to be plus... Is it plus 3 or plus... Anyway. I think it might have to be plus 3. Anyway.
Come back if you need work.
That's done now.
Not
Let's
while
go
I'm
back
in
out.
town.
We need to get to 125, open that, and then we need to grind to like 250. This area is not that big. There's only 3 spots for... That's the thing. You think with a bit a smaller area, the mobs would be more condensed, but the truth is they just don't really spawn any mobs. It just spawns fuck all here.
I need time to do
It's
that.
pretty bad, actually. Rings. I mean, I don't think I'm going to die straight for rings. My rings are... I've got one good ring, and the other one is actually good as well. It just doesn't have a 4th stat.
I need more time.
The biggest thing right now that we need is handguard, a really good roll of handguards and neck piece. Neck piece, number 1, handguards number 2, really. But, you know, mobs don't really exist here, so... well, we can go down this way and go to the other area. See if we can actually find any mobs there. Because what we can do is we don't have to open that thing right now. We can just fucking come back to it. Like, we can go down there and go and farm a fuck ton of shards and then come back. But
I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that.
I'm just wondering if this side would probably be better. Because the reason why our XP is so good right now as well is because the mobs are like level 78 in Helltide, which is actually over 10 levels higher than us. So basically what's going on is that we're getting the 15% XP bonus because it goes up 10 levels for each level and it goes up to 15% better. So basically we're getting a 15% XP buff on top of our malignant heart buff as is. Which is, I don't know, like 8%, some weird shit like that. And then, yeah, so we're getting a decent amount of XP. It won't last forever though, that's just because we're so under-leveled completing the cathedral. This is the way the game's worth catching us up, eventually. But I'm not really struggling, so... There's a couple of things that can kill me with CC and stuff, but it's not very common.
I'm not ready yet.
Right, we'll grab the slot and then we have to grab all of this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he says you have to grab, basically, he grabs everything, I'm pretty sure, up top. That's outside. Helltide, come back. Like further down this way.
I need more time.
There we go. A couple of mob groups there that we can use. Get the shards from. There we go. I bet you that fucking Helltide Assassin won't show up. He's fucking terrified of us. So he ain't gonna show up.
I need more time.
Right. No. There's a couple groups here, so they'll be worth it. Be nice if there was some more events, maybe. Like, the events are really what make it, with all the shards and stuff, so. Go down, pussy.
I need more time.
Oh, these are jewelry. I mean, if we find another neck piece one over here, I'll just pop that. I know there's another one, so. Hey, my friend's here. Hey, buddy. There we go. Chunk there. Wait. Oh, that's another decent chunk there. We need one to go. We need to bounce back for it to count. Yeah. There we go. Oh, ancestral gloves instead. That's so unfortunate. If that was the headpiece, that would have been kind of huge, man. Can't pick up my stuff because you losers won't leave me alone. Right. We're only at 227 though. Nice. It is amulets, this one. Well, we'll open it then, because there's another amulet one up further up, so I'll crack this one as well. I didn't get shit, but yeah, just a sacred. That's a feels bad. I was kind of hoping I'd get something, but you know, that's how it goes. I'm surprised these are all malignant though. Got some seriously bad lag going on over here, man. Fucking hell. Oh, that was close. That must be a malignant dude. He's using that barrier shit. And he's sponging quite a bit. Where are you at? Oh, this is another gift of mysteries here. There's one here. There's another one up top. Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright then. Well, we know where two mysteries are. I don't think we could get to in the time frame left. Not with the amount of mobs. Like, if there was a bunch of events, sure, probably. But not with 20 minutes left, and then also the fact that the mobs are so fucking scarce. I mean, I hate raids, but let's be honest, we're fucking desperate. We need as many mobs as we can get. Really. Right. So there's a mystery chest. I think it's right there. That's that mystery chest. There's also another one, but I think we only get one of them, so... Because, I mean, finding mobs is the hard part about this.
I need more time.
Because I know that there ain't even really that many... I ain't even seen another fucking soul over at this helltop. In this area. And yet, fucking there's like no mobs whatsoever. It's another event. Alright, what are we doing? 3 captives, alright. Can't go this way. I have to go up. Alright, there's more of them over here. One more.
Have made it without you.
Move, wall. You fat bitch. Yeah. We honestly haven't got that many things. This has actually been a pretty shit one.
I need more time.
Because it's just basically get these guys out and it doesn't give you a lot of mobs, so... Yeah, that was pretty crappy, I'm not gonna lie. There you go, those guys weren't worth saving. I should have left those fuckers.
I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Alright, we're nearly there. 243. What I'm probably going to do is aim... I might aim for another 125 and go and open the other amulet slot. So what we'll do is we'll try and get 250 for this chest. Then we'll get... It's still here? No. It's gone. Alright. Lovely. We could go see if this one up here is still there. Because that's gone. There's one further down here somewhere. I might just check where that is. Before I go back up to the top. Because there's 3. Oh no, we're already at one of them. You know, one of them's here. And then the other one's there. And then the other one's at the top. So that one, this one's gone now. It's moved. So it's probably moved over here. I doubt it's moved up top because there was actually one already up. Unless that's the same one that moved. Because we got there when it was about 20 odd minutes left. So that's definitely possible.
I'm not ready yet.
Let's see. Oh shit, finally got some mobs. Yeah, no, that's rare. Nope. Yeah, apparently it's up here, so if it's not here, then that means that it must be down. It must have gone back up to the top area. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just head back up there now anyway, because I've got to get... I'm going to try and farm up to 125 and get... what's it called anyway? And get that other amulet chest if it's still there. Should be, though. So then the last one... Where was it? Was it up here? Oh, no. Wait. It's here. Yeah, here it is. No, it's here. It is here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So there's two of them then, I guess. Or it's just come here, so... That's fine. Regardless. Here we are. Crack that. Been a little stingy recently. I won't lie about that one, man. 2 and one of them sacred. Oof. Before we were getting like 4 and 5. Now we're getting fuck all. I think the problem with us getting a lot of sacreds though is because we're so low level. Because obviously this world tier 4 is meant for like 70 pluses. Pretty much everyone I've seen at this world tier is 70 plus. I haven't seen anyone at in the 60s, and I mean I cleared this low 60s. I could have done it in the 50s, honestly. Like it was that easy to do. Like I was shocked because the first time I went through with those charges, like I think they nerfed this. The damage ain't the same, man. It's just not the same as it was because before it was mental. No, well, there was a few mobs here, so.
Not while I'm in town.
Well, I've actually got full inventory anyway, so let's quickly head to this.
Bless and thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Alright, let's move on. Let's see if this chest is still out here. Nope. It might be over here now, though. It's because obviously it's been so long, so all of the chests have now moved. See, that happens, but let's see what we got here. Oh, it's got this. Alright. Yep, I'm here. Hello.
So dark and cold.
Alright then.
Please stay.
I'll teabag you, but
Grandfather was supposed to walk me home.
get you back. Oh, like a pussy. Oh. Alright. Wow. You wait, Shark. I'm coming back for you. I want them shards, man. You wait till this little kid gets over here while this very confused child gets over here, man. Come back for them shards. I want them bitches. Let me go see if this is now the amulet. Nope, this is rings. Okay. Well, that amulet chest should be somewhere. You just got to try and find it. I thought that would be it. Dual protection. Maybe it's just gone. Yeah, maybe that amulet one was actually moved down bottom. Okay. Let's see if we can... I was going to say, let's see if we can find a different one. Yeah, arms. Since there's no more amulets. Let me see if I can find arms. Let's go up here. At this point, we should just run past pretty much everything that we can. Just go straight to the locations and see if we can actually find anything. Be nice. I might go back and do that just for the obols, but... Their pants. I love how now there's like decent sized mobs like with like 5 minutes to go. Nice. Look at all this shit, man. What are you talking about? Boots. There's another protection one here.
I need time to do that.
That's heavy weaponry. I mean, that's not bad if anything. But I don't feel like I need a weapon right now. I feel like my weapon is more than adequate for now. Alright. Well, I need a chest piece, so I'll crack chest piece. And then we'll go over and we'll crack that as well.
I need time to do that.
Run! Boots. Oh. Alright. Let's call it there then. Not the best hell tide, honestly. But you know. Oh, you know.
You can take what's left.
How from below? I mean, this is just pointless. It's kind of like an interesting thing, but yeah. Physical damage to... yeah, we can't take
The bite nicely.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
We'll do that one. We're just going to pick some tunnels, I think, and do a few tunnels and shit. Because I need to work on actually getting more those little malignant hearts. So we've done 8 objectives. What is it? Defeat the night tier 3 nightmare echo Varshan. Well, what do we even get? Well, that's what we get anyway, but we can do. We get a glyph to rank 20, get level 75. I mean, probably just get 75 to be honest, because it's. Well, it's not hard to do the Echo Varshan, but the problem is I'm not on World Tier 3 anymore. So I'm not going to get the Varshan spawn. The foul one has to be done on World Tier 3. Oh. Likely because there's a Tier 4 version. My guess.
I need time to do that.
I'm just guessing there probably is, like, you do the regular Varshan, then you get the World Tier 3 version, then you get a World Tier 4, and the World Tier 4 version is like an Uber Echo thing, and that's probably the new thing. The new boss.
I need more time.
It sort of makes sense, but it's also a little bit lazy, because it's like, hey, we made a new boss, and then we'll just recycle him like 4 times over and over and over again. It's a little bit lazy. I mean, it's not a big deal, but, you know, it's a little bit lazy. Like, if they really you want to put some effort into this game, you know what I mean? You have Varshan, your story boss, and then you actually have a real boss at the end. But then, saying that, they were lazy with Lilith, because they gave you a last boss, but then they just made you fight her but slightly harder. So they're pretty lazy. It's lazy, very lazy programming on this game, so they don't really put any effort in to actually make it a unique experience. It's pretty much just, you know, make us everything as easy as possible, as fast as possible, essentially. This just barely meets the minimum requirement. Oh, hold on. Right.
I need more time.
Done that fucker as well.
I need more time.
That was close. Standing that too long, that fucked me up.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I think there's enough room. So that's the one we went to. Wait, is that the one? No, it's this one, wasn't it? Let's go to a different... No, we need to go, like, to ones that are at least a little bit close. That would be kind of nice if we could get one. We've done the Boiling Wound. There's one right here we didn't do. Den of the Blighted. We've done that before, though. This one ain't bad. The Grotto one, that's not too far. We'll just go through, just sort of, like, do a pass through all of them. And then we'll go from there. It might just be back to Nightmare Dungeons after that, because the thing is, it really comes down to we just need to get lucky with neck pieces and just other pieces of gear, and we still need our unique helmet, so but that'll just come in time. But we already have the unique helmet from Sacred, so it's not that big of a deal, because if I don't get it for a while, at least I'm already running the Sacred version, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, that was just very convenient. They all just spawn on top of me like that. That was very, very convenient, yeah. Go. Grab that, put you in. Oh, there we go. Cage top, let's keep going.
I'm not ready yet.
Other side. Oh, I hate that, man. It's actually not that bad to go back now, though. With the speed.
It's locked.
Chuck him in, there we go. Get the glass from veins and we'll die then. The thing is, it's like that thing doesn't work in suppression fields properly. That's how it seems like. So it's kind of like, basically, every time you do it, you kind of hit and miss if you're going to get the right... It's kind of hit and miss if the damage will even go through. It seems like inside suppression fields, however the damage applies itself, it's kind of like it doesn't apply, because it doesn't start inside the field, it doesn't apply. That's what it seems like. It's really buggy and weird. But, you know, it is what it is. So... We got intelligence, damage reduction, blood skill. Now that's unfortunate because that would have been pretty decent, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go salvage these. And we'll go to a couple more. You gain 69%. That's kind of low. Okay.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh, stop. Right. We got 3 in this one, that's not too bad.
I need more time.
I don't feel like the 5% is really going to do all that much though to actually help us on the way to getting stronger malignant hearts though. I think one of the best things you can do right now is probably run like nightmare dungeons because honestly getting like nightmare dungeons and stuff out of the way because I need to boost, well I've got multiple gems that I'll need to boost up so it's definitely something. Because I've got to look at the other thing that he slots in that second one. And then I've got to start boosting that up. And I haven't even... Well, I'll do the control one first. You know what I mean? And then I'll do the other one. But still... Hi, friends.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Come on, big boy. Away we go. We got some fucking speed. Unlucky. We're too slow, pussy. Right. Let's wait. We haven't got long left on our artillery shrine. Oh, he sponged it. I was waiting for the damage to proc, but I didn't. There we go.
I'm not ready yet.
I would say I'm surprised we haven't seen a raffle, but they are rare. They're just not common at all. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Right. What's going on? Oh, the game crashed? No. Not yet. How good you? The fuck? Okay. Guess it failed to TP me for some reason. Let's try it again. No. Oh, alright then. Okay. Can I leave the dungeon then, maybe? Guess it just doesn't want to TP me. Fair. Let's see if that works. No. Oh, alright then. New plan. Never mind. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, so they force updated the game? Basically. Alright, well, I'll just wait a sec. It might lag for a sec because I'm just going to download this update. It won't take too long. But yeah. Alright, interesting. So it basically just booted me off the game. That's why it wouldn't let me TP. And then force updated. That's weird. Normally that doesn't happen. I wonder if I can find what that patch is. Let me see. Actually, whilst I'm here, I'm going to look at the Paragon board for this guy's build. Why can't I fucking zoom in? Bro, this website is so terrible because it's literally a massive ad that it has right on the start. He runs exploit cliff, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and he does, he grabs everything for it. Yeah, he goes up like that and then he grabs everything. Oh, I see why he's done that. Oh, okay. Right, what I may have to do is just respec a couple of those points because he's gone specifically for decks in that area. I wonder if the guy's got... I'm just kind of like seeing if the guy's got a part 2 to the build. No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Doesn't look like the guy has a part 2. Right. Not entirely sure how we go from there. We may have to look into a different build. Wait, what? Hold on a fucking minute. Let me read this. Was watching Dat Mods who tested it live on stream. He had an amulet at 7.8 mil reroll cost. Spec'd into the node and it went to 8 mil something. Right. Okay. So, right. Doesn't affect rare rerolls, just legendaries. Okay. So basically, okay, we can load back up now. So basically, when you use the ashes, the molten ashes, to increase the amount that you get from vendors by 20%, it also increases the cost of rerolls by 20% as well. Although, apparently, that is only for legendaries. It's not for rares. So, I guess for some reason, it's like... Well, I don't understand. It's only for rares, but it doesn't apply to rares, but it only applies to legendaries, so I guess it's a bug. But basically, yeah, so be aware if you're running... If you're basically running that, then you're screwed. Because you're going to be paying so much more to reroll on items. Just stack me over here, that's fair. This Legion begins here in a minute. I might go sneak over there. But yeah, so keep in mind that if you want to roll and you're rolling legendaries, you want to unspec from the gold boost. Which is a little bit silly because obviously if you're a lower level you're going to be respecking legendaries and stuff quite a bit. But I guess the game's the game, man. Alright. It's obviously a bug, but this game is riddled with bugs, so yeah. This season's pretty unstable, to be honest. Okay, now. Bit of lag there. It's not a large area. I'm not sure we can do it, but we'll try. I have so many of these. We might be able to get 2. I don't think we'll get 3 or 0, but we might be able to get 2. Are any more gonna spawn? I'm saying. Need more dudes if I want to get ahead on time. There's some big boys out right there, man. How did that guy not off? Yeah. We won't clear tier 3. There's no way we'll clear tier 3 by ourselves. It's too fast. It's not even just... It's also like the mob spawn time and stuff. Like, you can't kill the mobs. It's not even about killing the mobs fast enough. It's just simply that the mobs alone, they only spawn where I am, around here. So, like, if I had multiple people, they'd be spawning in multiple locations, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think I can actually complete tier 3, just based on that alone. But we can try. We've maxed that out, so we just gotta wait for the servant to spawn here. Yeah, so basically we've done this wrong, but I'm gonna spec this in right now. Yeah, what it is it runs the exploit glyph, and to get enough decks, you have to grab every single point. So.
I need more time. I need more time.
Well, we'll get 2, so... Go. Fucking horse, man. See that shit, bro? Sabotaging me already? Yeah, look at the timer, like, there's no way. Like, it ain't giving me, there's no way it's gonna give me enough mobs for me to beat that timer. Like, because look at the travel time between the, what's it called? Like, it's not gonna happen. Shame. But this is how it kind of goes when you're running it solo. It doesn't give you enough. It's not that it don't give you enough mobs. There are enough mobs, but they have to be spawning in multiple locations, essentially. So you just can't beat it, I don't think, anyway. Unless like you had like fucking hundreds of mobs all spawning. I mean, like this, for example. But even then, I don't think I'll beat it. I might be closer. But I don't think I've got enough mobs here to beat it outright. No, I don't. Look, you can see the timer just... It's too much for one person that doesn't have enough speed. Shame, really. Because I'm pretty close. Like, I just don't quite have it in me, though, to do 3. A little bit of a shame, that one. I think if they were to spawn basically on top of me, I could do it. But the travel time, with the speed that they're asking you to do it, you can't do it. Solo. Because what would happen normally is that obviously there'd be there'd be multiple people running around. So basically that's, yeah, how that would work. Uh-oh. Oh, I nearly killed myself. Dashed into that shit. Well, we managed to get 2 at least. It's better than nothing. Okay. Let's grab this. Oh no. I'm biting. Oh. I grabbed it temporarily. We need to fix this. Yeah. So basically... Oh. He gets up to like here and he goes then like this, I think. This still might be wrong. I still may need to then respec it properly. It works out the same either way, but basically he gets more decks. He might actually take it from here, but I don't think he does. But basically, the reason why he does it this way is because... Actually, it might be better if I do that. Because if I take it in there, will it be more? No. Because there's a dex here anyway. No, but then he grabs this dex anyway, and then this. So he grabs all this, so we'll meet this requirement anyway. So we'll get the bone skill damage. Okay. Let's clear our... Let's do this first.
I need more time.
What do we get? Crit strike, and then... Okay. Obels are only at 457, so it really ain't worth cracking.
Need something forged? That's for salvage.
$21. I don't really want to do that. That's 21. That's quite bad as well. That's 25. Monster 30% less physical. Can't do that. Take 40% less close. Fucking oh my fucking god, dude. Can this fucking... Look at this piece of garbage, bro. It's insane. Like, just how stupid are these dungeons? It's like, what the fuck are all these bullshit modifiers? What's this one? Lightning gathers above the plate. Well, they're both the same. It just pisses me off. It's like, oh, I've got like 30 fucking sigils, but fucking 95% of them you can't run because of all the busted ass modifiers that stop your build from working. Such good game design, bro. I love it. I love it so much. Oof. Right. Right. Alright. That is just a great fucking start for me. That is insane, that amount of damage. Fuck off. The problem is they're yeah, we're gonna deal less damage because we have to deal with this bullshit modifiers. The ones for like close damage and shit, they're just brutal. We should still be able to do this, but it's just gonna be really fucking annoying. And the worst part about it is that these mobs are fucking cancer as well. Like the like shield guys and the heretics and these big boys, the dread knights. Yeah, these guys are fucking so AIDS. Well, they can be anyway, it really depends. That's bad. I'm just going to spam as much as possible, so if my damage ever works... Well, you can see like, it's bouncing off the wall, but it doesn't work. Like, that's what I was saying before. It's bouncing and everything, but it just doesn't proc inside those bubbles properly. It bugs the fuck out in those bubbles, man. It just does not do what it's supposed to do. Ancestral focus. Why aren't you fucking taking any damage? What the fuck?
I need more time.
Okay. I guess it's the close damage maybe that's, yeah, because 40% is quite a lot. So, go to the other side, never mind, no, I ain't going nowhere. See, it'll still work on any enemies that don't class as close, but yeah. That's a lethal shrine, I should really grab that. He just randomly died in there because of that. After the 4 seconds expired, he just passed away. Yeah, like half in that time will be pretty fucking huge. So. I guess I didn't hit him, that's unfortunate. That'll kill him.
ready yet.
Where you going, bud? Let's go down. Intensive treatment. Yeah, that didn't take too long, so it's going to make us do another one. Scar, I think, is usually like somewhere... It depends on the map layout, but... Okay, no, this thing goes off every 2 seconds, man.
I need more
I
time.
think he's over this side. I'm not sure, but we'll... I don't know if it's the same correct layout or anything, so... Well, I wanted to initially just go, I thought it was going to be like straight and then go that way, but it didn't end up going out like that. So I should have just taken that left side immediately.
How long are we going to stay?
Okay, so this is an event, that's all good. That's 5 out of 5, very nice. Ow. Bro, are you guys gonna fucking go down? Wow. That's a lot of big dudes. Well, was, they're all dead now. I guess he's not here then. He must be literally on the outskirts of one of the areas we skipped.
I'm not ready yet.
Fuck's sake. This fucking thing goes off every 2 seconds. This thing goes off way too frequently now. Feels like it slows the dungeon down so
I
much.
need more time.
He's not there. Must be up here then. There he is. Right at the very corner. I love how he's just camping in a cell somewhere. Ow. Right. Peace out, losers. Right. Night Council. Oh, he's not dead though then. He's now. Oh, it's 10. It's just so close to 11. Yeah, that was a shit dungeon. Fucking hell. That one sucked. I was not a fan of that.
You can take it. Thanks for stuff. Come back
Okay.
if you need.
Resource burn? Fuck me, dude. Why are these all so bad? Can't get one decent nightmare dungeon? We're not, like, bro, they've got such dog shit modifiers. And we haven't even started our journey with nightmare dungeons. And they're already all fucking shit. It's just crazy. I mean, sure. I mean, I have to do that because this one has fucking 40% less damage to from close targets, bro. It's like, why is this melee defenders fucking thing? I'm not even a melee character, but a lot of the time I can get in range of them. Do you know what I mean? It's like... Right. I reckon the PvP area is reset now. Let's go clear that out. See if we can get anything from those big dudes over there. They should have reset, so it's been a while. But we've not been so lucky in this session. But to be fair, we've been pretty lucky recently. I mean, I say that, but literally it was only today that we got this 800 plus weapons. I say we ain't been lucky, but in this session, not so lucky, no. But that's going to happen. It's going to slow down, do you know what I mean? Where it's going to be harder to get gear. And then maybe it picks up again, maybe it... Well, it will eventually pick up again, yeah. The only reason why I want a neck piece so bad is because I know how much damage we're going to be able to gain if we do that. Because the thing is we're going to get... Because we get to run ossified essence from that point. Plus we get a better... We get to run... The splintering aspect is stronger. Bear in mind as well. Because the problem right now with the splintering aspect is it's not as strong as it could be. Like, even if I do a shit roll onto my main hand, it's still 10 times... It's still better than what's on my neck piece at near max roll. Even though they nerf, like, the bonuses and stuff a little bit, it's still crazy. So... And that's the thing. See, all that damage, I can't touch until I can get a neck piece. Basically. Like, realistically, I can't do it unless I want to fucking cave and put it on my sacred neck. But the thing that will annoy me is if I do that, I know that I'll then get a neck piece really quickly. And that's why I don't want to just cave and go, yeah, I'm just going to do it, fuck it. I could, because I'll still gain damage on the splintering just on its own. What would help, what would offset it at least a little bit, is if I could get a splintering... a good roll of splintering on a weapon or something, or a neck piece, whatever, right? And then you know, it wouldn't be so bad, because then I'd at least, even though I'd lose at one of the better rolls, at least I'd have that better roll on that one better roll on my weapon, because I honestly don't think I'm going to get a better weapon for quite a while. The truth is at the end of the day, the weapon I have is pretty fucking mental. For considering I got it in low 60s. Like, we're talking like low 60s, I get an 800 plus weapon. It's just not common. Like, that is not common at all. Like, I was well over 70 before I even got an 800 plus on my rogue. And the 800 plus that I had was one of those bullshit unique weapons from the elites, which they've now patched. Well, you can get them still, but they've made it so that now the rolls on them are bad. Well, they're worse because they actually cost to roll now, or they have a cost to them, is what I mean. So now because the way that it was working before was you could roll them for free, because the way that the cost works on the respec is based on how much the sell value is. So the higher the sell value of an item, the more the modifier is for the respec. So basically, what I'm saying is the better the initial roll of the item, the more it's going to cost to make a good version of. That's why my neck piece, even at Sacred, went to like 800k, because it was a fucking crazy roll. Because it was legendary Sacred with an insane legendary power on it, and it had multiple very good stats. So the game was like, okay, well that's worth a lot, and it valuated it, and then fucked me when I tried to roll it, because it was like 800k a roll when I was making like 10k an hour. So always fun that. But you know, that's Diablo for you. But it's not the end of the world. That abomination's there, we could kill it, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Right, we've cleared, like, can you stop it? Can you go, bro? Fucking the terrain's like lagging the fuck out. Yeah, there's some mobs here. A few dudes. They still died, even. That's through the damage resistance as well. They still died. It still killed them. It's fucking mental. It's very enjoyable, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be bad when you go into another season and you're going to see how much weaker you are because you're not using a broken Wrathful Heart. So that's going to be interesting. Right. There is one here. Oh, we're maxed out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we probably picked up some blues. We might be able to at least kill this group. And then, yeah. Stop being a bitch hiding behind all these fucking walls, man. That's some pussy shit, man. There we go. Okay. Man. We salvaged for a little bit, so
Unusual, but a good addition to my wares. Well, I would like that.
Nope. Can't use those. What you got? Rank, like, it's like, oh, it's an ancestral, but it's dog shit. Can't use anything like that. That's just sad how bad that is.
The forge is ready for
Right.
whatever.
Let's head back out. Well, we've got 16.7k, so we need to extract this realistically. Just in case anyone comes over here. You know, because it does happen from time to time. So let's just extract. We'll do this one down here, it's fine.
I need more time.
Bam, 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 bam. Right, they're done. Group of elites here. Tier 84. Some elites tend to respawn, so I was like, well, let's just, yeah, you know, clear out. You could get some mad XP in here, though. You know, if you was to just run around and kill everything. And I mean fucking everything. I'm not going to do that, but you could get a lot of XP. There's a lot of mobs in here. And the groups of it, there's more mobs here than there are in Helltide. And that's the whole point of Helltide. But, you know. Malignant Heart. Oh, it's just a thing, yeah. Right, let's go down here, see if there's any elites here. Does not look like it, no. Alright then. Let's carve our way through the middle. There could be some here, so. And look how many mobs there are. It legit is quite tempting just to get up and slaughter all of them, but it isn't really that effective, because really you could be in a nightmare dungeon doing that sort of stuff, so. Which is the thing, we're definitely going to be doing that next, so. I don't think there's anything on the map, so besides maybe a legion somewhere, yeah. The thing is with legions, I've noticed is they're mostly empty on console, so, or on this console anyway. But that's honestly alright. I mean, and also if we wanted to do legion and stuff, we can just turn our crossplay on. You know what I mean? Make it work for us. We can just turn it on and do it then. You just don't want crossplay on when you're playing the game in general, because it just makes the game lag. It's really bad. So.
I need more time.
We'll extract these and then we'll call it there and just say there's probably not any more elites that are crazy. So there's some, there'll definitely be some in the far right corner where the skeletons and wraiths are, but I'd rather leave those fuckers over there. They're aids. So. We're not super desperate anyway, so I just sort of head over here, just, you know, every once in a while, just to kind of kill all the elites and stuff. So. We could spend our seals or whatever, our shards, before we leave.
I cannot do that here.
Right.
Not bad. Just tell your friends where you got it.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
Bone skill damage and all stats, that wouldn't be too bad. And the bone skill damage is quite high. Maybe we keep that for now.
Unusual, but
Right.
That looks worn. I can fix it. You can still use these.
Maybe. But we need max health. We need to roll max health on it, so I'm not so sure yet. The bone skill damage isn't bad. The thing is with it is what else does it have on it? Lightning resist. It's like well, the summoning skill, the thing is this has damage reduction plus the max life plus, so it has, yeah, it has a few things. Because it has the damage reduction would be kind of handy, but it's not the end of the world. Because this is ancestral, so what we'd want to do is get rid of that probably for that. The summoning skill damage we won't want either, but I don't want another damage stat. I'm doing one more roll on it. Yeah, no. I'm not going to keep doing it because it's not perfect. And it costs a lot of money to roll, so I'm not going to keep doing it if it's not going to give it to me fairly early on. It's not worth it. Alright, peace. Okay. Dungeon time. Which one was... Yeah, there was that one. It was this one we were going to do, wasn't it? Garen Hold. Because that's the only one that doesn't have some bullshit modifiers. Hopefully we can actually pick some up in the dungeon that doesn't have bullshit modifiers.
I need more time.
Destroy the idols. Right. It hits me with that fucking heavy overhand, man. Damn. Well, at this point now, I don't know where the rest of the points go because the guy's actually not updated his build any further. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out. I'll figure some shit out with that. But yeah, won't be it. We'll figure some out. This way.
I need more time.
More TP away, bro. There should be one somewhere in here. There we go. I'll just let him res a couple guys, it doesn't really matter. Wow. Well, we got another nightmare dungeon thing, so that's kind of handy. Get rid of the quartz though. That was close. Just died immediately. Shit fucking dies before the mobs even spawn. Right, there we go. Well, I would probably say what is a good idea is going... What might be a good idea is getting to the end of this tree now, because I can't imagine there's anything else good here, so...
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Right, what do you got for me? Come on. Alright, bud. Travel to the halls of Cinder. Okay. Why is he immune? Oh, that could have killed me. Fucking hell. Oh, fake. How bad. Gotta be fucking careful right now, man. Oh. Easy there, bud. I'm just gonna, I was gonna say, let's just get out of this room. This shit looks scary. Okay. If I can get down here whilst the channeling fucking pylon's active, I might just be able to just murder this fucking thing, by the way. There you go. There it is. Just stacks up. Yeah. Alright, control. Anyway.
Dark days upon us.
No,
need a proper
okay.
weapon. Anything else?
We got lucky hit chance, which is just a shit roll as well, to be fair. Ooh. Lidless wall. Look, when you have an active boast, I'm hitting an affected enemy. Oh. It's kind of cool.
Fair trade.
Right.
You can take when anything breaks, the forge is hot.
We keeping either of these? No, I don't think that's that good. Okay. Now the thing is, so what's that one? So we don't. He's not using that. Well, he's likely just going to go up here and out the tree. So what's here then? There's max life and armor. I don't think he'll take that. I think he'd literally just go out the tree here. Well, either way works out the same. So I'll take intelligence and just... He'd just probably beeline straight out the tree here and just go up and go to the tree. So I'll just presume, because that is very likely what you'd do. But I don't know what step that comes next. What board would go next, to be honest. Right, okay. So what now then? We could do another one. Always suppressor, that's bad. Cold, that's fine. That is horrendous. All of these are just really, really bad. Great, love that. Question is, what can I really do now? We're at 85 fracture peaks. We could do some dungeons for that. Because basically I'm kind of stuck at a point right now where I need better gloves, I need a better neck piece, and I can't really do any more than that at the moment. We just kind of need that. So what I might do is start doing dungeons for fracture peaks. Just going to go to the bathroom, grab a drink and that, so one sec. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working towards, what's that, world boss, 30 minutes. Okay. Well, it's 90 plus, so we ain't going to do shit to it. We may have to turn our crossplay on for that. There might not be enough people. We'll see. I'll go over there when there's like 5 minutes to spare or so, and then if there's not enough people over there that I think could do it, then I'll probably switch over to crossplay, because the PC players are way higher. Like they're a lot higher level, so they'll easily crush it if I just turn my crossplay on. But yeah, we're gonna go through do dungeons now, because we need.
I need more.
I want to try and start making some progress tonight with getting to tier 5. And actually, we'll just kill most of them. because we're going to need to complete every area again anyway, so it's probably good to start making progress. Since I'm not really too sure where to progress to now, because it's more just a situation that once we get a good neck piece, then we can start moving forward again, or like better arms, for example, will do it as well. But we'll just keep our eyes out for those items. We'll get them, it's just going to take a bit of time. I mean, we need the unique headpiece, but we already actually have a version of it, so that's going to still be helping us. So yeah, there's a lot of things we need. We're making good headway through this fucking dungeon, I'm not gonna lie. Alright then, fucking camping this one. We've been really lucky, we've literally just chose all of the right, like, areas to go to. I'm dead. Oh, what sponged it the first time? I still couldn't. Oh, man. Sorry. I was a little bit gross, I know, but yeah, I had an itch, like, right here, so I couldn't really do much about it. Sorry about that.
I'm not ready
Yeah.
yet.
Right. That just fucked me. I don't know what healed me the first time, to be honest. Yeah. Right. Let's keep going. Where do we need to go now? I'm just back up here, I think. Okay. Oh, hi, friend. Oh, we got a good chunk off in the first one. Not so much on the second one, but that's alright. Well, that should be at least plus 40, so... Right. There's a few of them around the Bear Tribe one, but we get plus 40 each time, so yeah. Well, we got barely any items, so I don't think it's of any concern. No, it doesn't seem like it's of any concern.
I cannot do that here.
Let's keep going. Well, there's another one actually here. So what I'll do is I'll do this one, and then instead of teleporting, I'll actually just leave the dungeon and then just go to the next one. Because we need plus 40. We get plus 40 for each one that we do. So it does build up pretty quick, so...
I need more time.
And plus we're going to get XP for it, so... Because they're still level 75, so that we're still going to get an XP bonus from them. Which is nice. Don't get me wrong, I want to do more Nightmare Dungeons, but it's just starting to annoy me that every single fucking one that I pick up has these absolutely handsome modifiers on them that basically make it so that I can't run them. They're really, really annoying. So I thought instead of that, let's just do some of this. When you die, thank you. And he still goes off for some reason. Let's see how that works. Alright. Keep going. Can't hit him properly. He literally put a wall inside himself, which is weird.
I need more time.
Last wave, nice. And now it killed mobs all the way down here. Okay. Okay, now we just got to find where the heck it goes. Let's try up here. See where this goes. Likely it just goes around. I don't know where it goes really anywhere, but... Hey, malignant guy. Let's just pull it there. Vicious. That's fun. That's a big fucking boy, that is. Where the fuck is he? That's an even bigger boy. That's a chunky boy. And he's gone. Okay, let's go. Well, let's grab this fast. Because we can at least salvage him. Okay. I'm not going to lie. Look at the gold values, by the way. They're like 800 gold. That's on Torment, by the way. They were like, yeah, we buffed the Greed Shrine. I'm like, where? Like, no, you didn't. Because it's like 800 gold. It's a joke. How shit that is. Like, you call that a buff? It's terrible. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, bro, I feel like you've seriously just, like, really just made it kind of ass. Isn't this guy just going to get absolutely fucked? Because it's spawning mobs to help me, so I've got corpses. I feel like this just doesn't go well for him, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to find out though, won't we? Yeah, that's what kind of what I figured. Is this working? I want to see if it's actually... Well, let me just grab all the free shit that I haven't grabbed yet. Right, yeah, it's working. It doesn't tell me it's working, but it's working. Where, bro? Where the fuck do you guys come from? I've killed everything here. Go away. Yeah, what we'll do is I want to leave the dungeon. This is another one really close to here. So, yeah, literally right here.
Not while
while I'm in town.
which will also count. So we ain't really wasting too much time because we're literally going in out of one into another. Okay. Double fire. Disgusting stuff.
I'm not
Up here, yeah. It didn't look like I could go up there because there's just like a rock. But yeah, well, you get 40 per dungeon, supposedly. It said that before, but it's not showing me it at the moment, but it's 40 per dungeon now. So it helps a little bit, it's a tiny bit faster, but they're never going to make it truly actually quick, because if they did that, then they'll make it so that you don't stay on the game for as long, and that's not their objective at all. That's literally the exact opposite of what they want. So. That was a very good call. Just fucking spamming because he keeps flooring me. I'm gonna grab, what's it called here? They're just like slapped together. There might be a sacrificial flesh down here, we can check it out. There is actually. I'm actually quite surprised, I didn't think there would be, but there is.
I need more time.
That. No. So you can respec to keep switching between like all the stuff, but it's gonna eventually it will just cost too much to switch. So like once I get the Malignant Heart one, I'd probably swap that over to gold. Like I was thinking about using the Malignant Heart one for now, but you ain't gonna need it that much. You need it for that Wrathful, to be honest. And after that Wrathful, you pretty much want to just take it off and then put it all into gold. But the only issue with that, as we've now found out, is that if you use it to upgrade whilst it's upgrading legendaries, it's going to charge you more money. So that's interesting. It's such a shame. Look how many elites and how many enemies I have to kill. You get like no XP for this shit. Like, it's so sad. Like that's a lot of XP right there that just goes to waste. Pretty much get fuck all. And I don't think they've changed that bit, but to be honest, I didn't read the entirety of the patch notes of everything because who the fuck has the time to do that? Like how many fucking patches there are. Or so, well, how big the patch notes were is ridiculous. That's one of the largest patch notes I've ever seen in general. Like in one whole patch. Like the only one that I could think of that was probably larger than that was the one that they did for, what was it, Atomic Heart. You did like an 80 gig install for the game, and then after like 2 days or whatever, there was like a 50 gig patch that they did for the game. And I'm sitting there and I can still, today I don't understand where the 50 gig comes from. I legit don't understand. It's almost like they forgot to add the game. Like you download 80 gig of nothing and then they were like, oh, here you go. But I know that that's not the case because I actually played the game on release. So I don't actually know what that was, to be honest. There we go. So I have no idea what that actually was. It was weird. Right. What other dungeons can we do? We could do that one. There's one right here, actually, that might be kind of accessible. Oh, man. Oh. Fingers cracking. Okay. Or actually, we could do a nightmare dungeon. Switch it up. Because I do want to get better gear, so... damage reduction, death's reach. Yeah, that's not it, Chief.
What else you got?
Lucky hit chance, terrible roll though. Fucking hell.
Good deal. Father.
Another ancestral here. We got damage, but then thorns and shit. That's weird. Well, that's just fucking weird. +3 ranks of corpse tendrils as well, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, sorry, you need a +3 because this is +3 now. Yeah, you need a +3 of bone spear, not a +2. Sorry, it goes up by 1 when you upgrade it, so you need a +3. I mean, potentially this one, but I'd have to be careful because I'd probably get one shot if I'm not careful, because if they get behind me, I'd be fucked. But yeah, yeah, so we'd need, to get the arms, you need a +3 bone spear, plus crit chance, plus lucky hit chance, and then crit damage with bone skills. It's pretty much like a perfect roll arms. It's from what I've seen of the things you can get on it. And then obviously I have a better grasping veins, but I will literally don't have any reason to make it any better than the Codex one. Unless I get those arms, which are basically a perfect roll. Which they pretty much are, yeah. Nearly got fucked up there. Oh. I'm waiting, letting them get sucked up, bro. Oh nice, it's got portal as well, which is always scary. The Malevolent Spectre, alright. This is actually going to be really, really hard, I've just realised, because this is not only, because this is like all spectres in a dungeon, right? And it's, so they've all got like range damage and stuff, so they could just shoot me in the back as soon as I turn the fuck around. And I'm supposed to survive that shit, which is interesting. That's concerning. That's actually going to be pretty damn hard. Maybe. I mean, we might be alright, but it depends. Yeah, it's like a couple of wrong moves. I don't really know, to be honest. I just usually avoid these damage ones like the plague. But there's ones we can do now, like the ones before where it was like damage to barriers and stuff I couldn't do because of the temerity pants, right? Because those are the things that would keep me alive. Yeah, well, I wouldn't need stuff like that anymore because obviously you wouldn't be doing that. Do you know what I mean? You'd be doing what's it called now? When you do a dungeon, you're going to be basically taking the damage, so you're going to have to be ready to take that damage rather than relying on a shield to block the damage. So right, Halls of Malice. Wasn't too bad. Right. Hey boys. Pit Lord. Right, what do we actually need to do? Oh, bloodstones. Ugh. The fact that it's 2 of them though is kind of, oh, that's kind of AIDS. Not gonna lie about that one man. Because it's, yeah, we've got to fucking find, oh, that door just doesn't exist apparently. What just stunned me? What the fuck was that? That was weird. How strange. That's huge. The fact that we was able to basically just get straight through those guys is nice. Shame it's a malignant heart, so we're gonna fucking thingy him again. Oh, okay, so the malignant one didn't have the suppressor. Nice. You know that's what I like to see. Okay. Right, where the heck are we going? Okay, we need to go up here. Right, let's roll. Skip you. Oh, okay. Well, we know where to put them then. That's always nice. Magic guys, get out of here, man. This ain't your dungeon. This ain't your time. Get out of here. Fuck you, man. He one-shot me because I was slowed and I couldn't move. Oh my god, these fucking bullshit walls. Oh, such bad dungeons. It's just every dungeon I get literally has the shitty, dirtiest modifiers. It's disgusting. Like, I don't understand this. So, hold on. Yeah, that's a nightmare sigil. Let me grab that shit. Is Ali still in here with the bullshit walls? There he is. Come on, pussies. That does remind me, actually. Do we have the exploit gem? I'm pretty sure. Just gotta find it. Blood drinker, corporal, imbiber. Yeah, there he is. Exploit. So, yeah. We have 15 decks right now. We have 15 decks, but we don't have what's it called right now? I mean, how? Yeah, because it'll go out here. No, wait, where is? Will it actually? Yeah, no, it'll go out here. It'll grab that deck. So I don't think it'll grab that one, but it'll grab these two up here. And that'll give you 14. And that'll put you over. So, because you only need 10. So once we get it to 16, we'll get that gem. And then, yeah, we don't really get a lot right now. It ends up being like 3%, but it will be more. How long's the world boss got? 3 minutes. Well, that's up as well. Helltide. Alright. We could do Helltide potentially. Don't know. I mean, we've been shooting for about a few hours, but the thing is, the Helltide's pretty good, so. And we got a world boss still. So. No.
Fair trade. Farewell.
Father blessed.
You can take what's left.
What you got, bud? Damage injured, damage done. Yeah, you're no good.
Nice.
Quite a few malignant hearts in the inventory here. I kind of messed up because I actually ended up only leaving myself 3 minutes. for the world boss. We're not even gone over there yet, so let's just quickly get rid of the things we know we don't need. The issue is I don't know if there's anyone over here. And it's level 90, which is a bit of an issue. Because I don't think... Because our gem is not good. And I presume that the height... I don't think it still transfers over. I think you still want a lower time. Because the way I see it... Because surely with bosses, you can stack... You got more time to stack for the hit to double dip through everything. So... The bigger the base number it has to multiply off of, the more you'll do. But obviously the issue is 4 seconds is too long for mobs. I don't know about for bosses though. Anyone over here? There's 2 guys. Understood. This ain't doable. Alright, hold on.
Greetings.
Yep. Hold on. Maybe. These guys are 79. Right, we need to do it like this, right? Options. Where is it? Crossplay. Save. Log back in. It might kick me from the world boss, but we're gonna need we need crossplay on to do this. I should have enough time. Yeah. See that as soon as you put time crossplay on, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. These guys are actually very low level. Quite a few of them. But yeah, but there's more of them. That's the thing. So good enough. But yeah, I was just thinking we just kind of hit that and then just dip out this tree, because there's nothing else in this tree you'd want. I just don't know what other boards. I don't know what other boards you'd put on. So. Okay. Wait for... Well, we'll see how we do, but it's level 90, so, yeah. Those daggers, he has a dagger and a sword. That looks cool, man. Like having one of each.
Hello.
Well, we can only try it. There's level 90 there. We got one shot. It is level 90 though. That's the thing. We can just respawn. It's level 90, so people are gonna die, including me. So it's too high level. Wow, I'm surprised we actually sponged that, honestly. I'm legit surprised we sponged that shit. I'm surprised that didn't hit me, honestly. Oh, he turned on... I love how he turned and aggroed on me. Was it? Was no one else doing damage? What's up, bro? Or maybe the other guy who was actually doing damage was, yeah. Maybe he was just fucking, what's it called? He died, probably, so. Yeah, look at that. I'm doing like, that was an 8 mil. Look, like, look at the state of that 5 mil. Look. And this is a bad group as well. I'm not even able to stack properly on this boss. .6. That's probably the best we're gonna do right now. Nice. So I think the best I saw there was about a 10.6 mil crit, and that's with the shit version of this. Interesting. I mean, nothing good out of it, but yeah. I mean, it's done now. That got, yeah, it's got services. Nice. I mean, I don't mind keeping crossplay on for now, just whilst I do the this event. But yeah. Guy's level 80 already. That's how it goes, though. Them's the breaks.
Fight hard, eh? Make the devils pay.
No.
I cannot do that here.
It's only got 34 minutes. It doesn't have that long. Well, there's not that much time. We'll look for some amulet ones if we can. We're not far enough out yet. We should be far enough out now, though. Weaponry, jewelry, protection. Go look at this jewelry one.
I need more
A lot
time.
of mobs around here, isn't there? The screaming hell vein, that'll give me some. Nice. That. Oh, bless me. Oh. Okay. Right. Oh, that's bad timing. That doesn't go up. Nice. Okay. There was a new game release apparently. It seems like quite good. Apparently it's called Remnant 2. It's just come out on Xbox. Apparently it's quite a decent game. So if anyone was thinking about actually getting it, yeah. From what I saw, apparently though, the only thing they did say about it is it seems to only be good for one playthrough. But it's like, I think it's like 45 or 50. I think it's £50. So.
I need
technically by fucking gaming standard, but they do say it's pretty much is a completed game though, for the most part, except for some issues with the co-op at the minute. But it is just newly released, so luckily just day one bugs. You know, that's how it goes.
Time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Some good mobs there. Look at those big boys. Field. That fucking fire down, man. Burning the fuck out of me. Charring me up.
I need more time.
I know, we're not even close to that, but there is a jewelry one here. Let's go have a look just to see what this actually is. How can I fucking stack the fucking mobs? Okay. That's amulet. Very nice, very nice. Yep. So now we just need to get 125, and but the thing is these guys here, man, there's some decent amount of mobs actually down here. If I can keep finding mob groups like that, this is not going to take that long to get 125 here. Malignant, very nice. Did I not put it down? There we go. That's a protection one. We do need hand guards, but hand guards are definitely secondary right now. Oh, perfect timing. We're 122. So we just gotta kill these guys. Alright.
I need more time.
I want to stay away from that dude because he fucking seems to be lurching around me, trying to get fucking shit off my kills. Because he doesn't want to kill shit himself. Sacred amulet. I love how it's always sacred. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to that like green mob down here. This one. What the fuck is this guy by the way? This guy? Level Andrea the Shadow or some shit. Weird.
I'm not ready yet.
Guess that's just something else. Right, let's go this way. We still got about 8 seconds, yeah, so that's alright, we can run. We have a little bit of movement speed, nothing crazy, but we got a little bit, so. Fuck's sakes. Didn't need to pick that shit up, man. what I wanted to look at was any jewelry in the area to see if I could find another amulet. Because it's likely that there's another one. Free the captives, 2. Well, someone must have already started doing this. There's no way it's just 2 captives. There's probably like 6, maybe someone started doing it. I don't know. Let's keep going around the edges, see if we find people. Nope. Yeah, there is a guy. Look, he's over here. Oh, he's done it. Yeah, yeah. I was going to say there had to be a guy. He's level 95. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, that guy is no joke, man. 90 fucking 5 already. Have you slept at all? What the fuck? That's just fucking stupid. 95 already. Is he alright? What the fuck is all that? Yeah, there we go. He was waiting for that shit to fuck. He's using that broken shit, yeah. Because you saw, because it took him a minute for that to proc before it killed everything. Yeah, you could tell. That guy's level 90. That's a joke, man. Fucking hell. Oof, that guy, man, he must be hardcore swaying.
I need more time.
The thing I don't get... Nice, it's amulets. The thing I don't get for a guy like that is what the fuck is the point of you doing regular season mode? If you're sweating down that hard to get to 95 already... Oh, reconnecting to Diablo. Has my internet gone down? It's only 1 AM. Can't tell. No, I don't think it has. No, we'll just ignore it then. I don't know. It doesn't say it has, it's still blue. I can see it from here, so... Anyway. There's an amulet one here. We just need 125. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, if you're fucking level 95, bro, what's the point of you playing a regular season? Just go play hardcore. At least how, you know what I mean? If you're sweating down that hard. Like, damn, man. I mean, I've been playing this quite a bit. Not crazy, I would say. There's people that play way more than me, like playing like 12, 15 hours a day. I wouldn't do that. This game isn't actually very enjoyable. It's just a good time filler. And to be honest, I am enjoying my time playing the Necro itself. But there is a difference between the game being fun and me just enjoying a new class. That's why, like I said before, 100% if I was to play it again in another season, because I likely won't play Season 2, but I don't want to call it out, because I'll be honest with you, I'm level... Well, let's just say, for our simplicity, I'm level 70. Even though I know I'm not, let's just say I'm level 70. So I'm pretty close, right? I mean, it's not even August yet. And the season doesn't end till like October something, October 17th or something. So to be fair, with that amount of time off, it's possible that I may be willing to play Season 2. Maybe. Because the thing is, right, it depends. Because Starfield comes out early September, then Liza P mid-September, and so I'm curious about... And then it's Assassin's Creed in October. But if Assassin's Creed, if I'm done with that, before I'm done... if I'm done with that before the Diablo season comes out, I may play the season. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, because I kind of want to get back into a bit of Valorant as well, because I feel like I've been dotting and dabbing, and I've been kind of put off by the game because of the Smurfs, but the problem is the reason why I'm feeling the Smurfs so much is because I'm not playing the game enough, so I'm not keeping my skills fresh enough, you know what I mean? So I'm actually... like I'm kind of annoying myself and getting in my head like, well, the game just kind of is dead because of Smurfs, and that is true, it's not a lie, but at the same time I think I'd have a much better experience if I played more because I'd be able to keep my skills fresh. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm not playing enough. Like I play maybe a day or 2 or 3 and then I stop playing. you know what I mean? And when I play that, I'm only playing it for like maybe 3-4 hours in a night. I'm not playing it like 8 hours a day. I'll be honest, I could not do that. I could not come on and only play Valorant. It's just not that good of a game. It's a good game, but it's not that good of a game. There's nothing to do in that game. Because if you don't play comp, right, there's no private servers. It's not like CS where you go, you know what, I ain't feeling playing comp, or I don't want to play comp, I'm going to go on a surfing map. Do you know what I mean? You could do, because you could make your own servers on CS. You could do surf maps, you could do fucking prop maps, you could do like bullshit, you could do training maps and stuff, like getting 1v1s, like arena things against other people. You know, weird like TDMs, but with leaderboards and stuff, like proper leaderboards that track everything, not like Valorant leaderboards. Like it was a lot more comprehensive with CS because you had the custom servers. And I'm like, well, and so for me, that's the only thing. Like, that's what mesmerizes me about people who can play Valorant all day long. Like, 8-9 hours a day. I'm like, I don't know how they do it, I'll be honest. I really don't. Because that game literally has no content. All it has is you're either playing ranked. That TDM mode is a good game mode, but I mean, I did do that one time where I wasn't in the mood for comp, and we played that for like multiple hours, and that about finished me off that day doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fun game mode. In my opinion, it's actually their best game mode. I enjoy that more than any other game mode. But it's still not that good. It's still kind of ordinary, because it's not really customized in any way to make it that fun. It's just like playing fucking TDM. It's just a TDM map, that's it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. They're not really giving, you know, like go look at CS or Overwatch, for example. They've got custom servers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, I think Overwatch is taking it a bit far because there's literal rape simulators on there. And there's also, which we found, which seems, that's very fucking sus. And there's also, what's it called on there? Like dating sims and Tinder sims and stuff like that, which is just weird. Very fucking weird. Like, that's down bad. It's got to be mostly Americans making the fucking, like, Tinder simulators. It has to be, because they're the ones that are down real bad. Like, I've seen the fucking clips of people where they're like, I'm going to throw your game if you don't give me your Snapchat or your TikTok, or give me your Instagram while I'm throwing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that shit in EU, that doesn't happen. Like, what happens in EU is if a woman talks, they just go, shut up, bitch. You're shit anyway, or some weird shit like that. They'll just say that without even knowing if they're good or not. That's immediately their reaction. So, you know, EU players are extremely sexist. And to be honest, from my previous experiences, I'm not much different either. Because when I get a female on my team in Valorant, I automatically believe they're just going to be terrible. And that's not because they're female, that's just from previous experiences. Where I think since I've played that game, genuinely, out of all the females I've had, and there's been a lot of them, because there's quite a lot of females that play Valorant, there's probably only been maybe 4 or 5 that were genuinely really good players. Like genuinely, like at that rank, not boosted, not fucking thingy. They were actually good. They were making calls. They were actually had good aim. They had good movement. They had good awareness. Like, you know, and I'm sitting there and I respect that shit. You know, like if you're that good, but the problem is 99% of all the others are literally just boosted people begging for attention from some desperate dude who's boosting them on his Smurf, who's trying to get some fucking picks. Do you know what I mean? That's what it normally is, and that's why kind of females get a bad rep on games like Valorant. Because you know, you've got ones begging to be boosted, and like, yeah, they're like they'll flirt with fucking guys to get boosted, which is just sad. What we got? We got 2 jewelries down there. Ow. Well, that's unlucky that he took me out of that immediately. The thing is my bag's, well, yeah, it says it. Oh, there's a fucking thing right here, though. How fucking convenient. We got 16 minutes. I don't think I'll do the whole thing. What I'll probably do, I'll check these jewelry ones, see where it's at, and then if it's, yeah, not great, I'll just ditch the rest of it. Right, what we got here? Nothing good.
Gently, there's a deal. Good price.
Okay. I'll head, there we go, grab that.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh, you know. Well, that's rings. There is an event here, but I don't feel that we need to do it. I might do it for the obols, actually, though. What's this? Amulets. I might kill this and I might do it for the obols, because I do want the obols for amulet, though. Let me open this then. Legendary, but it's likely a sacred. All I get is sacred amulets. I think I'm pretty much at like a near 100% drop rate for sacred amulets in these. It's always sacred every single time. Like I say, I could just bite the bullet and wipe out that splintering aspect and just fucking put ossified essence on. But it's just a waste. But I'm honestly, if I can't get a decent amulet, it might be worth it because I'll get more damage. But we will need to farm for... Well, we don't have... Well, what we need to do is... What we do is the malignant tunnels. The way we'll do it is we'll do the malignant tunnels, right? And then if we don't get the wrathful from there, we'll salvage all of the ones we do get, and then we'll fucking buy cages and then start farming those to try and get wrathful hearts from those. They are rare though, and then you've got a chance from that point on. But if they're hard to get, because you've actually got to get, not only do you have to get that wrathful to drop just in general, but then you also need to get the wrathful you want. So that's a big issue, because getting the wrathful you want is a seriously difficult task, because there's quite a few of them, and now we can get every single one of them pretty much. So like I say, I've never even seen that one before, the one that we got. That was literally just last night when they were talking about it. I got it immediately, which was obviously just pure luck. Collection of boots, collection of helms. I do helmets actually, because yeah, just a regular helmet. That's unlucky. 23, 25, 25. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's go back over here then.
I need more time.
What's that? Yeah, that's bad. That has bone skill damage. Damage reduction from enemies that are affected by that. That's interesting. Okay. But we need max health on it. It also has armor, right? Yeah, so it's actually pretty good. We would lose some intelligence, but potentially. Blood mist. Corpse tendrils. No. Right, we've got damage reduction. Critical strike get, yeah, we can't use that. Ranks of Death's Reach, summoning, yeah, it's just shit. What a surprise. Okay. Yeah, 8% boost. That is for that. When's our next one? I think it's 71. Have a look. Yeah. Yep, it's 71, and then we get 2 after that. So we get 1 for that, then we get 2 for that, and then we get 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. So we get quite a few still. Pretty much you just get them all in the end, but you be level 100 to get them, so by the time you get them all, they're fucking pointless to begin with. But yeah, anyway. Let's go to Kyovashad then. I'll roll this chess piece as the last thing we do tonight. And just see if we can get, well, anything really. Just see if there's anything we can do.
I cannot do that here.
87, fucking hell. These guys are not playing, man. Right. It's, well, you'd want to get rid of the cold resistance for it, really. Damage reduction, well, that's fine. We need max health, so I don't know if we'll get it. No change. Yeah, it's at 500k. I'm leaving it. It's not
I
worth
cannot
it.
do that here.
Nope. Max health is not that easy to get on a chest piece, so it's going to be hard for us to get a decent chest piece. Sadly. Get a little bit back from it. There we go. We have 687 obols. Let's go spend them. We'll just grab up neck pieces and just see what we can do. So,
Father bring you luck? It seems you're very nice.
did we get even
Could
one
be
ancestral?
better.
No. So that's all useless. Maybe. Depends. I mean, we could, if we do get splintering aspect, though,
I'm
we
not
can make
ready
it
yet.
work, but that seems very unlikely. We'll have a look, though. Army of the Dead. Nope, nope. Yeah, well, nice try, though. Right. How many of these can we actually do? We can only do 8 of them right now. I might as well just hold on to them. There's no real reason for us to carry on doing that. Right, so I'm going to leave the game. And then... yeah. That was weird. Right, I'm going to call it there for tonight then. But we'll be back tomorrow playing more, obviously. We're going to try and get a neck piece tomorrow, potentially. Or even, I mean, if we get an arms drop, that'd be nice. There's quite a few things we need to upgrade, so... yeah, so it might take us some time, but we'll get there. I mean, we've made good progress today. We're nearly 70, so we've done well. So, I'll be back tomorrow.